Ever since man mastered the science of flight, people have jumped out of planes. In World War II, the concept of dropping soldiers from the air developed as an effective military tactic to create chaos within enemy ranks. By recruiting physically fit people with mental toughness and daredevil attitudes, armies were able to develop paratroopers to undertake daring missions behind enemy lines. Over the years, paratroopers from NATO allies have done a variety of tasks and operations in conflicts around the world. Today, they are a dynamic, versatile, high-readiness force and an integral part of NATO's operational strength, deployed to places where other troops simply cannot get to, able to operate independently and with little support, part of an international community forged on determination and courage. They are the paratroopers of NATO.
You got to be a little bit crazy just to take that step into the wind, put those knees to the breeze, and fall for 1,250 feet.
Becoming a paratrooper was one of the steps into becoming something bigger than myself.
All right, when 129 gets back, make sure he's getting rigged up. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000.
The journey for any paratrooper, no matter where they're from, starts in training. In the US, that means completing a basic airborne course at the US Army Airborne School at Fort Moore in Georgia.
We have students who've never even flown in an airplane until they get here. There's a huge confidence step that they have to gain. Hopefully what we get out of it is brand new paratroopers at the end of it who are confident and ready to go to their unit and increase the force of which we have for airborne qualified people.
Oh, looks good. Hit the ground just like that. Squeeze those toes.
Every year, approximately 15,000 new recruits enroll on the 3-week course.
I was honestly very excited when I got here. Of course, I had those doubts that I wasn't going to make it, but you get a brief once you get here and they tell you what to expect, starting from ground week to tower week to jump week. And they overall just prepare you from the moment you get in the door, physically and mentally, to get out of the plane.
Airborne.
Part of that mental preparation is overcoming the fear reflex when jumping from great heights.
1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000.
To break the students in, week 2 of the course focuses on an exercise known as the 34-foot tower.
So the 34-foot tower is the very first time where a lot of students will move up heights, and then they get up to the top. It's shaped kind of like the inside of the door for the airplane, and a scientist said 34 feet is the same as 1,250 feet mentally. Our brain doesn't differentiate it. Either way, we're jumping out, and if they can gain the confidence of jumping out the 34-foot tower, then they will have the confidence to jump out of an airplane.
But learning to jump from the tower isn't just about overcoming a fear of heights.
They're getting some more training on actual proper exits. They're getting training on reacting to certain malfunctions and activating their reserve. And then they're also getting the training on exiting the aircraft as a group as opposed to as individuals. You're like, oh!
Those that make it through the course will become qualified paratroopers, which is known in the community as earning their wings.
I decided to be a paratrooper because my dad was a paratrooper. My dad is my biggest role model. He has always been my #1 supporter. And it's something that my dad takes a lot of pride in, and I wanted to join the same community and have the same amount of pride as my dad does.
In an unpredictable world, it is vital that NATO has specialist soldiers trained and ready to deploy.
We're physically, mentally, always ready to go. We know that we can respond to anything that we're told to real fast.